I'll start everyone out by looking at what kind of pudge I got going on. So right now that's what my stomach looks like. Sometimes I can be bloated enough to look like I'm 9 months pregnant, but once I became vegan a year ago, I was working out like 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, and I was working out really hard. And then I went vegan after that, and the results were amazing, and my body was just rocking. And unfortunately, that's what a lot of people were interested in about my lifestyle was, am I going to be skinny? I want to be skinny. I want to do what you're doing. But nobody really was interested in the reasoning to why I became vegan. And then I moved to Hawaii, and at first it was all Mai Tais and happy hours and meeting friends and being a vegan at the bar. It was like, what am I going to eat? And I was eating edamame and french fries all the time. And then I worked a job at a hotel where we had a hot lunch buffet every day. And so it was either a salad or white rice with cooked vegetables. And I ate a lot of white rice, and I just, I didn't work out. I haven't really been working out for this whole past year, and it's been a lot of ups and downs and me being emotional and missing my family a lot. And I've replaced a lot of things with food, I think, because I've definitely been a lot hungrier here than I ever have. I've never been one to eat a whole lot, or especially eat a big breakfast or lunch. And then I lived on the farm for a while where the big meal of the day was the lunch, and that was provided for us, and dinner wasn't. So it was like I just ate a big lunch every day, and it just turned my body into everything that I didn't want it to be. And it was like I'd worked so hard before I moved to Hawaii to achieve that body, and then I moved to Hawaii and I lost it. And it doesn't make sense because I'm in Hawaii, I have to be in my swimsuit all the time, and it's like, where's my hot beach body? Because I don't have it. And then you become depressed because you don't have the body anymore, and then you eat more because you're like, oh, I'm fat anyway, so I might as well just eat. So, and then I was also embarrassed because I'm vegan. Everyone thought that meant I was going to be skinny. Well, it doesn't. I think you have to, it's not just the name vegan. It's eating plant-based. It's eating raw foods. It's doing juices. It's just really taking care of yourself and watching what you eat, which I haven't been doing. I understand it all and I research it all, but I understand how hard it is. And now I'm living with a family as a chef, and they are vegetarians, and I cook whatever they want to. And at first I was really excited. Well, I'm still excited and grateful, but at first I was thinking that I was going to be able to come in and cook a lot more vegan food for them. But the boys are used to eating noodles and cheese and all that, and all the moms out there know how easy it is to just feed the kids what they want. And I understand that now. It's really hard, and I guess if they were my own kids, or if someone were to hire me to strictly cook vegan, it'd be a little bit easier, but I just, cater to their needs. I haven't been eating the dairy or anything like that, but I have been eating a lot more cooked foods and just a lot more grains and a lot more things that my body doesn't easily digest. And all my life I've been a light eater, more of the healthy side. I've never bought chips and a bunch of processed food. I've always done things from scratch. Even in high school, I remember going to lunch every day, and I'd take my friends in my car, and I'd drive through McDonald's, and then we'd drive to my house so they could eat at McDonald's, and I could cook my lunch, eat something. So it's always been an interest of mine of food, and I've just not been a processed, real junk food eater. But it doesn't, it doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to have the best body, so it's hard, and we do what we can to look the best we can, and it's hard not to be superficial or, think I'm not perfect or I don't look this way, but I'm going to try to get back to shape so I can just feel good about myself again and look good. So I did put a post about how I fasted. So the past 2 days I did fast, where I drank a lot of water, and then I bought this organic raw food powder. It's a green food super powder, so it's kind of just like if you had juice, but it's so many ingredients on there, including a lot of sprouts and things that you would have to juice all the stuff to get this. So I just use this as an easy way. So I just drink this twice a day along with water, something that helps sustain me. But after that first day of not eating and just letting my stomach feel hungry and rest and feel tighter, and it just felt so good. I felt so much lighter, so it was a lot nicer than that full feeling and just, you know, just eating too much food. So I feel really good. I have a lot more energy after these past 2 days, and now I'm ready to introduce some more juices. I just went to Whole Foods and I spent a little over $70 on some fresh produce. I don't know really what my plan is for juicing. I'm just going to make some juices, and whenever I'm thirsty, I'm just going to drink them. I don't really have any recipes. I'm going to write them down. I don't, you know, this is just an experiment for me. There's lots of juice cleanses out there and a lot of, you know, things to do. This is just me doing what I want to do, but anybody interested can just follow along with me, and I don't know if it'll be enough to keep me sustained. What I plan to do is just do all juices till at least Sunday, and maybe start eating some more raw food starting Monday, but I'll see how I go, see what my body wants, see what I need. You know, always listen to yourself. So aside from all the fresh produce, so you can see all the fresh produce I bought, and then these are sprouts. I bought a bag of sprouts, and I just have a sprouting jar, which looks like this. And then I have a sprouting lid. And so I soak the seeds for a day and then rinse them twice a day for the next few days. I don't know if that was really dark, if you're able to see that at all. But anyways, I make my own sprouts. If anybody has a question about that, you can always email me. I'll be glad to answer that for you. So sprouts is the best form of nutrition because they're growing plants. They're just, you know, they're little babies and they're full of vital nutrients and proteins. And so it's really important to throw those in with your juices. And I like to have ginger and turmeric. I have my video on the flip view, so I don't really know if this shows, but so we have cilantro and parsley, and those are really good for detoxifying the blood. Kale, spinach, fruits. And it's really important, especially doing a detox, to get all organic because all of the chemicals and pesticides are going to be in the fruit. And so I'm just going to blend everything up and then strain it. And I have a nut milk bag strainer. Well, this is actually a produce bag. I haven't even opened it yet, this one. But it's just a mesh bag. And that's what I'm going to use. But you can get a nut milk bag, and you can get a paint strainer bag from Home Depot, or you can just get one of these in your produce section and you can use it as a strainer. Also, I did buy organic raw kombucha. It is a live mushroom, but it's probiotic, so it's a good drink. Probiotics are really good for moving out our digestive system, so it's really important to take a probiotic daily, which I do. I take this raw vitamin code Women's Health. It's a multivitamin, but it also has the probiotics I need. And actually, after just starting to take this, because I haven't been taking probiotics, and it helps speed up your digestion, it helps move things along, where things can sit idle, especially if you eat cooked foods, which sit in your system for like 40 hours, like twice as long as if you were to eat raw food. So try to get a probiotic now. Always take a multivitamin. B12 is very important if you don't eat animal products either. So that's it. That's my spiel. I'm going to, I don't know, just get going with this. I'll try to keep everyone updated. This is just an experiment for me. I'll try to share what I can. I know people are interested in detoxing, cleansing, so I just want to get my stomach back to being flat again, and this will erase the cravings, you know, get rid of all the cravings of the bad food that I've been eating, and then you'll start to crave more of the healthy food, the raw food, the juices, and it tastes really good. I know it's hard for some people to comprehend or be able to do, but you know, it is really easy for me and I really enjoy it. So I hope that this will help anybody else out who is interested. Oh, and make sure you drink plenty of water. It's in my DNA to drink water from a mason jar. I believe that. So this is my water glass. I write little sayings on my water glass because I read that water can be programmed just like crystals, just like a computer, just like our computers and cell phones are all, you know, programmed by quartz crystals, which are babies of the earth. Well, the water is also a baby, you know, from the earth, and the molecules can actually store information just like our DNA. So if you say positive intentions and you say positive words to your water each day, it just helps, and you're drinking that down, and you're drinking down your positive affirmations. So aloha and love.